I've been in and out of jails, prisons, institutions, hospitals, all different kinds of places this life of mine has taken me. But right now, I'm in the place where I know I need to be. This is exactly where I should be. I can just feel it. I grew up in North County, Florissant, Missouri. I am an only child, so there was just me. Spoiled rotten, being an only child. Went to private school, was very well taken care of and everything. But my parents both passed away in my late teens, and I turned to drugs to deal with it. Being an only child, they were all I had. And I hit the streets of St. Louis. They chew you up and spit you out, and it's bad. It's a bad environment.
I was amazed that she had come from where she said she did, because she was so put together, but how do I want to say this, but still very fragile.
Coming from the streets where it's chaotic and noisy and everything, and then coming here to where I could have quiet time and think, where I had a roof over my head, if I could have a cup of tea, it was almost unbelievable, untrue to me. I kept wanting, pinch me. All Among Us has given me hope. Whereas before I came here, I didn't have any hope. I just figured out this is the way it's going to be. And when I got here, just giving me just a little amount of hope, really turned things around for me.
We have a program at the Women's Care Center, and it's called Women of Character. And in getting to know Christine and in drafting this program, I kept looking at it and thinking, Christine's a woman of character. Christine today is a woman of character. And in getting to know her, just woman to woman, I just want to know, how did you get here? With all that you've gone through in your life, how did you end up being you today? Because who you are is an incredible young woman.
Catherine has given me more than she will ever realize. I have my self-esteem back. She builds me up as a woman. This place has given me so much. I probably couldn't even name everything. The basic needs, shelter, food, clothes. But besides that, it's the emotional needs that this place has given me that cannot be bought. And you don't find everywhere. It's more like a system, and this isn't a system. This is a community.
I didn't even want to think about telling her we'll contact her in 24 hours. I'm like on the phone with Catherine right away saying, I think we need to take her.
And she goes, no, you don't have to ever go back to that. And I haven't. I haven't gone back. I left everything there. What little things I had, I just left there. And I haven't looked back. I just keep going forward. And it's because of this place right here, giving me an opportunity. Giving me an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm 48 years old, and don't have anything because of my addictions and my choices. And now that I'm clean, and I go to drug treatment 3 times a week. Now that I'm clean, I look back and I see how much of life I missed, but yet I can't dwell on the past. I hold on to these opportunities here. Because it's a blessing. I have never been in a transitional house like this in my entire life, and I have been in several.
I could just cry because I had no idea that we would make this big of a difference in some of the women's life.
I was just so impressed that it was her daughter who searched us out and who found a home for her mom.
Since I've been in and out of prison, my relationship with my children has suffered greatly, and I really haven't had much contact with them. They've kept their distance, and I know why. But Paige came back into my life like 2 months ago. She appeared at a court hearing, and I was sitting in court, and I didn't even recognize her. I was looking out at the audience, and it had been so long. She's 23. She pretty much grew up without me. Because of my addiction and what have you. So she even told me, I don't even know you. I don't know who you are. I just have this vision of you in my head that I've always dreamed about. So right now we're taking the time to get to know each other, and we're finding out we have many similarities. Our relationship just grows every day, gets stronger. And I got to meet my granddaughter, who's 5, Nora, for the very first time the other day. We took a picture, and it was 3 generations. And it made me think that I want the cycle of addiction and everything that goes with it, with homelessness, with poverty. I want that to stop with me. I want so much more for my daughter, and she's actually graduating with a bachelor's degree in social work this December. I want so much more for my kids.
When we look at our women and say, where will they be a year or 2 years from now? Our hope is that they're in affordable housing and that we're still in their lives being an advocate for them and supporting them. And when I look at Christine, just in particular, I look at her and say, you will be the most amazing employee for someone. You are an incredibly sweet mom. When you're that woman of character in your soul and in your heart, you can go anywhere with that.
I do want to find a part-time job, something that deals with animals.
She's a go-getter. She's up every morning, out of the house. She has a planner. She's got something to do every day. And she's usually the first one in bed at night because she's running and doing everything she needs to do to get Christine in a better place.
I work with a financial advisor. Can you believe that? Me, a financial advisor. Who would have thought? I've learned how to budget. I've never had a savings before, never. And with the savings account here, they match up to $500, which is awesome because I've never had anybody do that. That gave me hope that maybe in 2 years, I'll have enough money set aside to have my own place, which I haven't had since my home with my parents, actually. When I wake up every morning, the first thing I do is I thank God for waking me up, because so many people don't realize that that's a gift. I put my shoes under my bed so that in the morning when I get up, I have to get down on my knees and get my shoes, and it just reminds me that Thanksgiving, I'm so thankful, grateful, blessed.